Welcome back to another Ottawa Senators franchise rebuild. We're back in season 2032, and is this finally the year that we can break out? We made a lot of huge changes to this Ottawa Senators roster over the offseason, investing in our depth. We really trying to work on that bottom six. The top six is unreal, but we do have the line set. Earlier I had something like this. I think I'm gonna roll with the other lines. I think I'm gonna start like this. You know what? No, we're going with it. We're loading up that first and second line just because I want the +5 on the second line too. So first line, we got a two-way forward, Phil Pitt, hopefully going to be the defensive rock for this first line unit. He's gonna be playing with Stefan Ferlin and Damon Langenbrunner, he's got 2 years left at 12 mil, so hopefully he can prove himself here. Second line, we got Torsten Gortz, the young phenom, 20 years old. He just signed a contract extension. Actually, we signed him last year. I think it was like $8 million, $9 million. It kicks in next year, so excited for him too. Make sure he is on his one-timer side. So he will be playing the right wing, so he can get on the one-timer side. Bob Huxley will now be the left winger. He shoots right, so he'll be on his one-timer side as well. He's been really good for us, but this most likely will be his last year as an Ottawa Senator, as he's going to want a lot of money after this. So we got to make do what we got here. And then in the middle, Angelo Langdon, the 22-year-old playmaker playing in that center ice position, 95 passing. So hopefully he can just feed the rock to Torsten Gortz and Bob Huxley all game long. Third line, we got Justin Howes, who's actually a grinder. So pretty good defensively, very physical. So hopefully he can shut down the offense there. And then we got Dale Zanetti, 80 overall in the middle of the ice right there. A well-rounded player. Defensively not too good, but I think we'll survive with him. And then Michel Robichaud, who is part of the Tim Stutzle trade. He has very good defensive stats. So very much looking forward to getting him in the roster and locked and loaded. Fourth line, we got Boris Zarkov, just because he's got such a great name. You can't bench a guy with this type of name. He's another power forward, aggressive, not the best defensively, but then we got Ali Gianta, who is very good defensively, 5 stars. He is a terrible skater, but defensively you could trust him there. He's a former first-round pick of the Carolina Hurricanes. I got him in free agency just a couple minutes ago. And then to round it out, we got Eugene Morgan, he's got decent potential. 79 overall. He's 25, so he's not going to grow too much more, but he's got really good defensive physical stats. So we're really trying to lock down that bottom pairings here. Another grinder with Eugene Morgan. Defensively, we're rocking Barnaby and Montgomery, of course, together. Kip Cracknell, Timo Hermy, Nick Merkley, and Connor Timmins. I don't like that they're -2 down there, but there's nothing we can really do. I want these guys playing up in the top 4. I don't want any of these guys, the bottom 6 guys, up in the top 4. So we're going to have to survive like that. Let's check out the special teams here. So power play, we're going Phil Pitt, Stefan Ferlin, Damon Langenbrunner, Torsten Gortz, and Barnaby. So normally Bob Huxley plays right here, but last year on Bob Huxley's deal, so I'm going to try to grow Torsten Gortz on that power play unit. The second line, though, we got to keep Huxley there. Angelo Langdon, Robichaud, Montgomery, and Ryan Merkley, just because he's an offensive defenseman, so he'll be very good there. 89 passing, a very good shot, 5-star shooting, so definitely somewhere where he can excel. What's his offensive awareness? 93. He is all offense, so definitely on the power play will suit him. Penalty kill, and there's one change we got to make here, and I think it'll be, Howe's 5-star, we're going to keep him there. Phil Pitt's 5-star, definitely. Huxley, 5-star. Morgan, 4.5. Okay. So realistically, I kind of want to change Phil Pitt out, but he's really good defensively. Howe is good. Morgan kind of seems like the one that I don't really want to get him out of there, but Robichaud should definitely be playing our penalty kill with that defensive stats that he has. 5-star for defense and physical, so definitely want to get him in there. And honestly, put him on the top line with Phil Pitt probably. Actually, I'll go like this. I'll put Robichaud on the top, and then Phil Pitt will play second. Bob Huxley's got 5-star, just like Robichaud, so that should work out really nicely. There we go. So 3-man penalty kill. I'll honestly put Robichaud here too, just because I want him getting more ice time since he is playing the third line. He doesn't have a lot of ice time, so I want to really make sure he's involved in the special teams. We got to keep him there for the 5 stars. And let's go Can we make this go any way to get that morale up? It looks like not. And then finally, in nets, who do we got? We got Pierre Blouin, 88 overall, coming back to the team after a couple of years off. I mean, yeah, he's playing in the AHL. He hasn't played with us since the 2029-2030 season. So it's been a while since he's suited up for the Ottawa Senators, but his last year was very good. He's played one game for us, 1-0, 945 save percentage, 2 goals against average. Looking forward to this year. I think this might be the year. The team, we really invested in the depth, so I'm hoping it pays off for us. But let's slow simulate this first game against the New York Rangers. First period, and they get one on Pierre Blouin as it is Capo Caco, but we get a goal from our franchise potential superstar Phil Pitt. Second period, Dale Zanetti, third line center, adds a goal for us, and we are now up by a goal, head into third period, and this is a long penalty. What happened there? Huge power play to come back, though? Come on, boys. Unable to score on the power play, but we still have a 1-goal lead. Pierre Blouin's playing pretty well for us here. 5 minutes left. Can we hold on? And Capo Caco scores his second of the game. But Jay Howes answers back. I forgot his first name. Jordan? I can't remember, but one of our offseason pickups scores a big goal late in the third period. Blouin, another big game from him. A goal and an assist for Howes. And, I mean, I got to be respectful here. I got to be respectful. What is Howes' first name? I can never forget that again after that huge goal for us. Justin Howes, 2 points. Everyone's doing pretty well here. Langenbrunner, 2 goals in 2 games. Phil Pitt, 4 points in 3 games. Not bad, not bad. But I'm going to simulate a couple months here. Let's see where we are. Let's see. Where do we want to stop it? I want to go to a cool game to slow sim. Let's do... Do I see any rivals? Do I see any rivals here? Not really. Is there like a Toronto? Any Canadian teams? Let's go to the Winnipeg Jets. Ottawa Senators versus the Winnipeg Jets. At the Winnipeg Jets games, and the boys are buzzing. 27-4-1. I mean, I thought our team was good, but apparently we just had to invest in the depth. What's the win streak we went on? 1 game, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 game winning streak. Wow, let's slow sim this game. I don't even want to stop the simulation because we're on fire here. First period, Gortz, Huxley. Second period, Langenbrunner. And then the boys. We're flying. We're flying out there. 5-0 win. Fedoruk with a shutout. Langdon, 4 apples. Holy, this is probably the best simulation I've ever had in my life. 28-4-1. Let's take a look at the stats here. What is going right for this squad? And Damon Langenbrunner is leading the way. 49 points in 33 games, 22 goals. Phil Pitt, 48 points. Stefan Ferland, 46. Bob Huxley, 40. Barnaby, 38. Langdon, 33. Gortz, 33. Or 30. Robichard, 28. Almost everyone is going off right now. This is insane. Not very well in the power play for Nick Merkley, but that's okay. The rest of the team is absolutely killing it. Cracknell, I mean, Hermes a plus 29. Barnaby plus 28. Holy, what is going on here? Giveaways. Who's giving the puck away? Hermie and Crackle are giving away the puck a lot, but they have a great plus minus. Takeaways, Bob Huxley, Robichard, Gortz, Langenbrunner, Ferlin, Gionta, big pickup there. Oh, there's the fights. What do we got here? Cracknell, Huxley, Phil Pitt. I like it. Morgan, Chuck Montgomery, Dale Zanetti. Wow. This year is crazy. Let's look at the entire NHL. I wonder where we are. We got to be close to the top. I mean, you know, the Toronto Maple Leafs are always deadly. Yeah, there it is. Toronto. It's 64 points for Austin Matthews. He simulates so well. Wow. McDavid, Andersons, Hogan. I mean, Langenberg is having a great year. I don't even mind. 49 points. Matthews, I mean, you're not going to really slow him down, it looks like. But let's take a look at the team stats here. And we are first. We are above the Toronto Maple Leafs. 4.85 goals per game. 2.94 against. 21% of the power play. So our power play isn't actually that dominant this year. Shorthanded, 83%. One of the best in the division. Home, away, last 10, 9. I mean, what else can you say but domination? Let's slow simulate one more game here before I quickly take a more simulation through here. Ottawa versus Washington in Washington. Washington's a pretty good team. 20 wins, 10 losses. I mean, this shouldn't be a stomping, but Howe scores the first goal on Walton. Jordan Howe's second period. We give up 2, but they got Xavier Bouglet. Xavier Bouglet scores on his old team to make it 2-2. We get 1 goal from Langenbrunner, and we're in a nail biter in the third period, getting outshot slightly. And there it is. Washington breaks through to grab a late third period lead against the Ottawa Senators. Can't capitalize on the power play. And we score a shorthanded goal, it looks like. We do. We score a shorthanded goal from Torsten Gortz. Let's go. I don't even know why he's out on the shorthanded unit. 3-3, and we're going to overtime with this one. Can we squeak away with another win? Come on, boys. Oh my god, of course it's Bouglet. It's always the players we get rid of. Every time it's the players we get rid of. I'm going to simulate up to the trade deadline, see how we're doing. One day after the trade deadline, I don't need to make any trades. I'm not entering the trade deadline. We are 51, 8-4, a perfect 10-0-0 in our last 10 games. The boys are absolutely buzzing. This is incredible. 51 wins, 8 regulation losses, 4 overtime losses. This is insane. By far the craziest simulation I've ever seen in NHL. Let's take a look at the player stats, and Damon Langenbrunner still leading the way. Bob Huxley, he's consistent for us. It's going to be hard not trying to sign him to a contract. He's having a career year for us already at the 80-point mark, playing on that second line, a little bit of promotion from normal. 12 points on the power play. Very good year from Bob Huxley. Damon Langenbrunner, 81 points. Phil Pitt, 80 points. Stefan Ferlin, 74 points. Barnaby, 72, above a point per game as a defenseman, with only 9 power play points. That's what's so impressive about this team. We're scoring so many goals, and it's not on the power play. It's everywhere outside the power play. Langdon, 67 points, probably already his career year. Last year he got 78, so he should be able to pass that, hopefully, if all goes well. Torsten Gortz, 60 points. Robichard, 49. Chuck Montgomery. Dale Zanetti has 20 goals on that third line. Justin House, 22 points. Boris Zarakov, 21. Hermie, 20 plus 41. This is insane. I don't even know what to say. Brian Merkley, what's the plus minus? Is plus 44 for Bob Huxley. Who's shooting a lot? Bob Huxley's our big shooter, eh? Bob Huxley, he is a two-way forward, but it's kind of like he's a sniper. He doesn't have as good as a shot, but I mean, 43 goals, 63 games, shoots more than Langenbrunner. I mean, look at Langenbrunner's stats: 94, 94, 95, 95. Bob Huxley, 89s across the board, has the same amount of goals as him. That's crazy. We got to figure out what we're going to do with Bob Huxley here. We got to figure out what we're going to do with Bob Huxley for sure. I need him back on the squad. Let's take a look here in the entire league. And Austin Matthews still leading the way, 104 points. McDavid and Draisaitl still lighting up, 95, 91. Jesper Bratt must be playing with McDavid and Draisaitl, 87 points. Connor Bedard up there, 86. Lars Klingberg, Sweetland, Laine, Damon Langenbrunner, Bob Huxley, and Phil Pitt. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's take a look at the team stats, though, here. 106 points in 51 wins in 63 games. We've literally lost 12 games in 63 games. Our goals per game definitely dropped down. We were at like a 4.85. Now we're at a 4.49. But our goals against has also dropped down. Only a 2.92. Power play has jumped up to a 25%. Penalty kill has jumped up to an 85%. So special teams is very, very good. 10-0 in the last 10, which is incredible. In the entire NHL, let's take a look what we got. We should be first. Yeah, we're first by only 3-game lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs for at least wins. 3 more regulation losses. It's, we should get the President's Trophy this year. I don't even want to stop the simulation. We're 10-0. I'm going to keep it going here. I'm going to keep the video playing. We're going to go to this last game of the year. We do not want to claim him. Goaltender. Probably should have looked at him. Make that another win. 11 in a row probably. We lost to the Buffalo Sabres. Losing to the Washington Capitals. Maybe I shouldn't keep the video going here. There we go. 3 in a row, lose to the Avalanche. I just want to get to, like, let's say a 65 win season. A 65 win season would be pretty incredible. And I hope we don't play Washington in the playoffs because they beat us a couple times. And we're not going to get that 65. We come in the playoffs pretty yikes, eh? Maybe I should have done the background simming again. Ottawa versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Last game of the year. First period, Morgan Frost scores. Second period. Looks like we're having trouble scoring goals now, though, which is never a good thing once you're going into the playoffs. They add another. Are we going to lose, what's that, 4 straight going into the playoffs? I mean, we lost 4 games in 50 games. What's going on, boys? We're getting pounded here, too. Shots are 28-17. Just sim it. All right. I mean, not the best end to the year. Let's be honest here. 62-60-4, though. Like, I mean, you can't argue with that. We probably still won the President's Trophy. Toronto came close. They had a 60-win season. That's not good. And it looks like we're going to be playing the team who just shut us out in the last... We played Philadelphia twice in the last 3 games. They beat us 5-0 and 2-0. So this should be... we're just setting ourselves up for failure, aren't we? 5-5 in the last 10. Not very good to close out the season. But let's do a final overview, see how everyone performed on the squad. And Damon Langenbrunner, as always, led the way. 104 points. Was that his career year? That was not his career year. He put up 115 in the first year with us. But that, I mean, that's a good year for Damon Langenbrunner. Phil Pitt, 103, by far his career year. That 115 is in the OHL. Very good to see from Phil Pitt. He probably grew up nicely. Stefan Ferlin puts up 100 points. That is his, what the heck? 120? I don't even remember that. Oh, that's the year with Stutzle, and that was the year he had 40 power play points. We had only 15 power play points from Ferlin. If he had the 40 there, I mean, he would have been at 120 again. He would have been at more than 120, so. All right, so the power play just struggling a little bit. Bob Huxley, 90 points, career year for him. Everyone's getting career years. Of Barnaby, 89 points, career year for him. He was very good for us. Langdon, 79. So he beat his career year from last year. So as long as you keep going up, I'll be happy with you, Langdon. Torsten Gortz, 72 points, career year for him. Who didn't have a career year? Robichard did not have a career year, but he's playing third line minutes. It makes sense. How much time on ice did he have per game? Will it tell me? Face-off percentage is terrible. Not good at face-offs at all. Should double check to make sure he's not taking any face-offs because he is a terrible face-off guy. 60 at face-offs, yeah, makes sense. Does make sense. Montgomery, Zanetti. Zanetti probably had a career year too. Zanetti did not. Last year he actually had 41 points. So maybe that third line. Justin Howes, I don't care how he did. He's a beast for me. That's the way I look at it. Rookie season, 27 points, plus 14. Good year from Howes, Zarkov, Merkley, Giunta. Giunta was one of our late season pickups. 18 points. Not as many points as he had for the Carolina Hurricanes, but again, playing later. He actually, that's the WHL. I was going to say, he played really well for Edmonton. That's Chicago's AHL team. Yeah, not bad. Let's go take a look at the goaltending, though. Goaltenders, Pierre Blouin, was great. Fedoruk was even better. 1 assist for Pierre Blouin. Let's take a look at the entire NHL now. For goaltender-wise, looks like Fratton may have been the best. But if we go off numbers, it'll probably be... Honestly, he could win the Vezina Trophy. I don't know if he will, but he could win it. Oh my god, the Toronto goalie had 6 assists? Jeez. No goals this year from Tendies. Let's take a look at all skaters. How many points did Austin Matthews end up with? Points. 125 for Austin Matthews. 117 for McDavid. 117 for Draisaitl, Bedard, Barzal, Langenbrunner. We had 3 guys go over 100 points. That's all that matters for me. 3 guys over 100 points. Tristan Woolley. Did we have him at one point? We did. We did have Woolley at one point. I believe he was a sniper that we traded for. Yeah, so he was a sniper, but he would never score on our team. He was part of the Damon Langenbrunner trade. So it looks like he's finally broke out. 102 points. Who's he playing with? Is there anyone up here at the top? Anyone up here that plays Columbus? So he's playing with Patrick Laine. So Laine is the assist man now. 340 shots, but only 39 goals. He might have had the most shots in the league, and only 39 goals. Okay, well, no. Who's this guy? Matthew Tarrant. This is the replacement I need. I would take this. Yeah, this is who I need on my squad. That's who I need on my squad right there. Wow. He would be a great Langenbrunner replacement, if I'm being honest. But Langenbrunner plays really well for us. I'm not going to trade him away. Not going to trade him away. All right, team stats. Did we finish? Did we get the President's Trophy? Entire league, and we do. We edge out the Toronto Maple Leafs by 6 points. Where are these Philadelphia Flyers? Because there they are. Do they just have a really good defense? Yeah, defensively they're pretty good. 3.32 goals against average. That's pretty good. So us, 4.27 goals for per game went down slightly as the year went on. Power play percentage 25. Penalty kill 83 went down a little bit, but still looks like it's top of the league. Yeah, the Philadelphia Flyers. These guys are going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. On home ice, they're very good. Away, they're not so well. And coming into the playoffs, they are 10-0. Okay. So the Philadelphia Flyers are going to be an absolute battle to play. So that should be fun. But that is going to do it. The Philadelphia Flyers, the Ottawa Senators, round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'll see you guys there. This is our year. 62 wins, President's Trophy, possible Norris Trophy, and then Stanley Cup. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, have a great day. Peace.